Hey, what's up guys? It's the boy Danny here, and today we're starting something a bit new. We're talking about coffee as like what we have here. So basically we start this series because like most people in this generation like only know about espresso coffee. So this is something we want to like enlighten, promote to like more people, for them to accept more kinds of coffee brewing methods basically. So then you don't have to always go out for cappuccino and then sometimes get something bad in the outcome. Since we are talking about coffee today, what's a coffee video without drinking any coffee? So since we're at the first episode here, we've decided to brew the coffee the most ancient way, the first ever way to be made. So to brew with an mocha pot, you first have to add water, but just enough water so you can just reach this little spot right over here. So since we're in the kitchen, so we just have the water filtration system. Just add enough water just so it covers the little spot, if you can see there. Second, we put the little funnel or hopper, if you would like to say it, we put it in. For us, we're using beans, so then we have to take out maybe around 15 grams of beans to be grinded. That's 15 grams. So for the texture for the grinds, we kind of want it to be quite close to espresso, but not too much because we still want it to be quite fast. So somewhere over there. This is a little tip, is to always like turn on the grinder before putting the beans in, because it helps with like how smooth the grinder can grind the beans. Fries. I kind of wish I used something else rather than a glass, but like this works. You kind of want it to be evenly spread, and then just like not waste any grinds. Please just come out of there. My hands are perfectly clean, I swear. So then we just pop this on here. And okay, so why I said it's the most ancient method is because it's just as much as boiling the water from the bottom, and then it just comes up to mix with the coffee beans, and then it comes out from here. If we like added too much water, like we have to remove some, or else like the water mixed too early with the coffee, which will really unbalance the taste for the coffee, or it will really just like it'll come out too much, so then once it all rises, it just comes straight out of here. So yeah, let's just
wait.
Let's just play the waiting game. 10 minutes have passed. Once you hear this sound, it's basically done. So if you're not sure, you can just have some protection method. Just open the lid.
Okay.
So we just turn off the gas, lift it up carefully, and pour it into somewhere. For us, it's just gonna be here. And with this, you can see it's not a lot. Like that, the base of the pot can only hold around 150 milliliters of water. So basically, if you don't think it's enough, we can add just hot water. It's basically how you make Americano. This is the first ever method for espresso brewing. But yeah, let's move on back to the original position and let's explain some history and some mistakes that people think about the coffee. Okay, so I basically added water. After how do you pronounce it?
Water.
Okay, I basically added water off camera because I can't wait. It's just me with coffee. So about the mistakes that people have on coffee, most people nowadays only knows about espresso coffee, like cappuccino and basically all the Italian ones. And then people forget about these old guys. They're not people, but then they are very trustworthy friends. Obviously friends. I treat them as friends, definitely, and yeah. So first, despite Americano and espresso, people think that all the basically cappuccino, latte, flat white, they're the same, but then they're not. They're really different in their milk to coffee ratio. Second mistake that a lot of people have on coffee is that if you drink coffee, you'll get cancer, which, trust me, you won't as long as you have some self-control and don't drink too much and you're trying to kill yourself, you won't get cancer
by drinking coffee.
You won't at all. So third one, that is coffee is always bitter. No, it's not. Like black coffee is not always bitter if you add enough water to it, just like this one. Actually, it's kind of sweet. There's a hint of orangey taste in it, and the 回味怎么说?
We'll translate.
Yeah, boys.
Aftertaste.
Aftertaste, yes, the aftertaste. Okay, so the aftertaste is quite soury, like, oh, I'm getting some chocolate as well. So no, it's not always bitter. In some degrees, in some degrees, you can have some really strong sweet taste. There is always a golden temperature to every single coffee, including cappuccino and latte. If you leave it to cool to around 30 degrees is what I say like the best temperature for flat white, around 30 degrees. So yes, that's just me. You can try it yourself. It's always a personal taste. And okay, on to the next point. Tea is not always better than coffee. Neither is it the other way around. As I've said, it's always personal taste. It's people like what they have beforehand. Personal taste is important, and don't base everything you know just on it. If you have anything that you want to know about coffee and you think is kind of worth talking about, always leave it in the description. And so yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time, which is around 2 weeks time. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment if you want to. I'll always read it. Subscribe if you haven't, and peace.